The silence was not an obstacle for Brenda González. She mastered the language of shapes and color. Life brought to her consciousness with amazing accuracy the true essence of each object, gesture, emotion, and space. So she could understand and develop a superior expression of art.
To grasp the precise path of a line, signal, or color. Her family played an important role at the beginning of her career when she decided to pursue her passion in arts. Like a way of speaking through a canvas, what her voice denied.
Although the product of inner explorations and searches made her a self-taught artist, at the beginning of the 1990s, she started artistic studies under the direction of master Gabriel Buenano, who noticed her early fascination with abstraction.
Her main instrument is her original perception, almost innocent, which comes from her capacity of observation, developed to superlative degrees when each eye becomes the only door to perceive the universe. And in Brenda, it was the key to gradually deciphering the most intimate secrets of art, always driven by her inexhaustible enthusiasm for life and art.
Her early work, almost all in broad formats, have a trend marked by abstract constructivism with a geometric monochromatic nature, which reveals a deep investigation into a system of signs and plastic values that at that time were used to express her own emotions. However, she constantly researches for different styles and trends until she finds her own, a style that she will embrace with a passionate love for color, a diversity of styles and themes.
To Brenda González, silence gave her the honesty of the pure state of an artist, that intangible personal sense that does not feel apprehensive about opening herself up to experiment in the most diverse schools, because she intends to make her path of demands channels her efforts so as not to exhaust herself in the tests, and imprints on each canvas an expressive ideal.
In 1997, she participated in the October Hall, convened by the House of Ecuadorian Culture, where she obtained an honorable mention from the jury.
This reaffirms her vocation and demands for herself to grow and succeeds in most of the paintings that arise from her hands.
This work shows her innate ability to express her emotions and adherence through color.
In 2001, the paintings from her autumn collection were exhibited at the Miami Art Museum Gallery in a collective exhibition, along with the works of more than 50 painters from around the world. Brenda González represented Ecuadorian plastic artists in the exhibition held at the Latin American Art Museum, with excellent comments from specialized critics.
Her persistence in researching for that trace of identity and technique to find her own line in painting led her through the silent labyrinth of errors, successes, certainties, and uncertainties of self-taught learning.
Assimilating, creating, systematizing a method to give shape and color to her most recondite reasons for existence and her own enunciation of woman.
On December 8, 2005, Brenda exhibited at the Palacio de Cristal in Guayaquil, an emblematic space of culture in the city. This exhibition was held thanks to the sponsorship of her Guayaquil's municipality.
Each painting by Brenda González has a different narrative, a unique experience. Her leafy trees, landscapes, and flowers transmute light in affirmation of existence. In perfect symmetrical compositions, they reflect a two-dimensional vision of nature. Worked with pictorial gestures that end in minute fractal details of great beauty and aesthetic sobriety. These features are also present in unusual monochrome compositions, where existence ascends to later reveal that it's extinct.
This development of Brenda González's painting meant that, in 2007, her mural proposal Guayaquil de Fiesta which means Guayaquil's party is accepted, and became a mural on the bridge of Barcelona Avenue, in which geometric figures and small pieces of oven-baked ceramics and mirrors, revamping a party space with forms and movement of excellent nature. This mural is part of the cultural heritage of Guayaquil.
Brenda González's personal painting also includes figurative images, faces of women, captivating images between mysticism and innocence, on monochromatic compositions that shows features of Oriental calligraphy, which cohabit Brenda's universe with elongated characters of Grecian facial features and nuances of Picashian drawing, overflowing with rhythm and color in motley compositions reminiscent of African and Cubist drawings.
On November 20, 2009, Brenda González held a solo exhibition at the SEK International University in the city of Quito, invited by the headmaster, Dr. Rodolfo Ciprian.
Seeker of answers to the enigmas of her environment and of her own creative existence, she explores geometric landscapes of primary colors and constructivist influence, to which she prints her stamp with the use of transparencies, acrylics, and metallic materials. Spaces built on the basis of persistent lines, which create a multidimensional fractal effect in the pictorial space, integrating elongated constructions, which simulate imaginary urban areas, in which visions of futuristic landscapes burst forth, born in fantastic science fiction tales.
After almost 3 decades of work and learning, on August 27, 2010, Brenda González was condecorated by the Municipal Council of Guayaquil, receiving a recognition for her artistic career, which is one of the most emblematic awards given by the mayor of Guayaquil, lawyer Jimmy Nebatsadi.
Inspired by informalism, Brenda González explores symbolic chromatic abstraction with unusual gestural strength. The silence was not an obstacle for Brenda González. She mastered the language of shapes and color. Life brought to her consciousness with amazing accuracy.
On May 4, 2010, the National Assembly issued an agreement recognizing the work of this talented artist from Guayaquil, granting her the condecoration of National Assembly of the Republic of Ecuador, Dr. Matilda Hidalgo de Procel. Brenda González has become a benchmark of improvement, perseverance, and tenacity. Since she has managed to overcome all the limitations of her condition without self-pity or subterfuge, but with tenacity, constant craft, research, and hard work to express herself fully.